Well, hello and welcome. Today's Knowledge Nugget is about the genius of Thomas Edison. Thomas Edison gave the world the light bulb, the phonograph, and motion pictures. Oh my God, imagine how dreadful life would be without light, music, and movies. That's right, baby, movies. I'm talking to you, Hollywood. Hooray. Did you know Thomas Edison, his career began when he was 15 years old because he did a good deed. When Thomas Edison was 15 years old, he was at a railroad station when a 3-year-old boy named Jimmy Mackenzie wandered out onto the tracks. At the same time, a runaway train is coming, gonna kill the little boy. Thomas Edison, thinking quickly, runs over, pushes the boy off the tracks, and saves his life. The little boy's father was the railroad station manager. Oh, how fortuitous! The little boy's father is so grateful to Thomas Edison that he rewards him by giving him a job as a telegraph operator for the railroad. So he does this, and after a little bit of time, he starts thinking of ways to improve the telegraph technologies. And then his whole mind starts thinking about ways to improve things and other inventions. So he goes on to invent the phonograph and motion pictures. So imagine if it had not been for that dumbass little 3-year-old Jimmy Mackenzie wandering out onto the railroad tracks today, perhaps we would not have music and movies and light. Who knows? It's a stretch, but it's a thought. Thomas Edison, he goes on to make his own company, and when he would hire prospective employees, he would take them to dinner, and if they salted their food before they tasted it, he would not hire them, thinking if something isn't broke, why fix it? Me personally, Thomas Edison never would have hired because I like to salt, pepper, and splash a little hot sauce on my food before I eat it. Sorry, T, I like it spicy. Thomas Edison was also a genius businessman. Thomas Edison may have invented the light bulb, but he didn't want to make money selling light bulbs. He wanted to make money by selling people the electricity to make the light bulbs work and to fuel your houses, because everything at the turn of the century at this time was electric. Thomas Edison, his number one competition was from George Westinghouse. They were both starting to build power stations around the United States to make money off of homes, cities, and the government. At the same time, someone came up with the idea that executing people using electricity would be more humane than hanging them, which is the way the government executed people at that time. Thomas Edison was vehemently against capital punishment, but he wanted to bury his competition, George Westinghouse, by getting the idea in people's minds that Westinghouse electricity would kill you. So he secretly funded the development of the electric chair and that they would use Westinghouse electricity in the electric chair. Thomas Edison actually put on demonstrations using this Westinghouse electric death machine to kill some dogs, horses, and at a demonstration in Coney Island, New York, a circus elephant named Topsy. That's right, our beloved American hero, Thomas Edison, electrocuted a circus elephant named Topsy so he could bury his competition. But you know what? Who knows? Maybe Topsy was past his prime. Maybe Topsy should have retired a few years earlier. Or maybe Topsy blew it in the circus show in the Big Top a few times and some Romanian trapeze artists fell to their death. We don't know the full story behind Topsy, but Thomas Edison killed him. Might have been a cock move to kill an elephant, but a genius marketing strategy to bury his competition. And that is today's Knowledge Nugget. Shalom, amigos amigas. I'm gonna play some records, maybe go see a movie later. It's all because of this guy. Fuck Topsy. I'm going to the movies.